Hello, everyone, and welcome to Speak Slow English. I am your host for today.
And I am joining you to make this conversation interesting. We are so happy to have you here with us.
In today's episode, we are going to have a long, relaxed conversation about daily life. We will talk about morning routines, work, shopping, travel, and much more.
Exactly. By listening to our conversation, you will learn new vocabulary, correct pronunciation, and how to use natural English sentences in your own life.
So, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe right now so you don't miss our future lessons.
All right, let's jump right into the main topic. Let's start with how we start our day. Chapter 1. The morning routine.
Good morning. You look very energetic today. Did you sleep well last night?
Good morning. Yes, I slept really well. Thank you. I went to bed early, around 10 p.m. How about you?
I actually stayed up a little late. I was reading a very interesting book and lost track of time. I feel a little sleepy right now.
Oh, I know that feeling. What do you usually do to wake yourself up in the morning?
The first thing I do is drink a large glass of water. After that, I usually make a strong cup of coffee. I cannot start my day without coffee.
I am the opposite. I actually prefer tea in the morning. Coffee makes me feel too jittery. Do you eat breakfast right away?
Not right away, I usually wait about an hour. I like to have oatmeal with fruit or maybe some toast with eggs. What is your favorite breakfast?
On weekdays, I just have a smoothie because I am in a rush. But on weekends, I love to cook pancakes and bacon. It feels like a treat.
That sounds delicious. Do you have a morning exercise routine?
Yes. I try to go for a jog around the park for 20 minutes. The fresh air really helps me clear my mind before work. Do you exercise?
I prefer doing yoga indoors. It is very relaxing. Maybe one day I will join you for a jog, but I am not a fast runner.
You don't have to be fast. It is just about moving your body. Okay, after breakfast and exercise, it is time to get ready for the day. Chapter 2. Commuting and work.
So, how do you usually get to work? Do you drive or take public transportation?
I usually take the subway. Driving in the city is too stressful because of the traffic. Plus, parking is very expensive.
I agree. The subway is convenient, but it can be very crowded during rush hour. I actually drive to work, but my office is outside the city center, so traffic isn't too bad.
That is lucky. How long is your commute?
It takes me about 30 minutes if there are no accidents on the road. What about you?
It takes me about 45 minutes door to door. I usually listen to podcasts or read the news on my phone while I ride the train.
That is a productive way to use your time. Tell me, what are you working on at your job right now?
Currently, we are preparing for a big presentation next week. My team is designing a new marketing strategy. It is exciting, but also a little stressful.
I can imagine. Deadlines can be tough. I'm currently training a new employee at my office. It requires a lot of patience to teach someone everything from the beginning.
Mentoring is a great skill, though. Do you enjoy teaching others?
I do. It feels good to help someone grow, but sometimes I miss just doing my own work quietly. Do you prefer working in a team or alone?
I think I prefer a mix of both. I like brainstorming ideas with my team, but I need quiet time to focus on the actual work.
That makes sense. Balance is key. By the way, are you doing anything special for lunch today?
I brought a sandwich from home. I am trying to save money. Eating out every day gets expensive. What about you?
I didn't have time to pack lunch, so I will probably go to the cafeteria. They have a good salad bar. Chapter 3. Grocery shopping and food.
Speaking of food, I need to go grocery shopping later today. My refrigerator is completely empty.
I hate when that happens. Do you make a shopping list before you go? Or do you just buy whatever looks good?
I always make a list. If I don't make a list, I end up buying junk food that I don't need, like chips and cookies.
That is very disciplined of you. I try to make a list, but I often forget it at home. What are the main things you need to buy today?
I need the basics. Milk, eggs, bread, and chicken. I also want to buy some fresh vegetables for dinner. I am thinking of making a stir fry.
Stir fry is a great idea. It is healthy and quick to make. Do you enjoy cooking?
I do, actually. I find it very relaxing after a long day of work. Chopping vegetables helps me de-stress. What about you? Are you a good cook?
I am okay. I can make simple meals, like pasta or soup. But baking is my real passion. I love making cakes and cookies.
Really? I did not know that. You will have to bake something for me one day.
I definitely will. I make a very good chocolate chip cookie. But cleaning up the kitchen afterwards is the part I dislike.
Oh, me too. Washing dishes is the worst chore. That is why I am so happy I have a dishwasher in my apartment.
You are lucky. I have to wash everything by hand. It takes so much time.
Maybe we can make a deal. You bake the cookies, and I will put the dishes in my dishwasher.
That sounds like a perfect deal to me. Chapter 4. The Weekend and Hobbies.
So, the weekend is coming up soon. Do you have any plans for Saturday or Sunday?
I don't have big plans yet. I was thinking about going to the movies. There is a new action movie that just came out. Do you like action movies?
I do, but I prefer comedies. I like to laugh when I watch a film. But an action movie sounds fun too. Who is the main actor?
I think it is the same actor from that superhero movie we watched last year. The special effects look amazing in the trailer.
Maybe I will join you. I haven't been to the movie theater in a long time. I usually just watch Netflix at home.
Going to the theater is a different experience. The popcorn tastes better there. Aside from movies, what else do you like to do for fun?
Well, I recently started learning how to play the guitar. It is very difficult, but I am enjoying the challenge.
That is impressive. How long have you been practicing?
Only about 2 months. My fingers hurt a little bit from pressing the strings, but I can finally play a simple song.
I would love to hear you play sometime. I used to play the piano when I was a child, but I stopped practicing. I regret that now.
It is never too late to start again. You should look for a teacher or use an app to learn.
You are right. Maybe that can be my new hobby for this year. Oh, I also want to go hiking this weekend if the weather is nice.
Let me check the weather forecast on my phone. Okay, it says it will be sunny and 75 degrees on Saturday. That is perfect hiking weather.
That is great news. Nature is so beautiful this time of year. The leaves are changing color. Chapter 5. Travel and Dreams.
Talking about hiking makes me want to go on a vacation. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
That is a tough question. There are so many places I want to visit. I think my top choice right now would be Japan.
Japan! That is on my list too. Why Japan?
I am fascinated by the culture, the history, and especially the food. I want to try authentic sushi and ramen. Plus, the technology there is amazing.
I agree. I would love to see the cherry blossoms in the spring. For me, I really want to visit Italy.
Italy is wonderful. Are you interested in the art or the food?
Both! I want to visit the museums in Florence and see the Colosseum in Rome. And obviously, I want to eat pizza and gelato every day.
That sounds like a dream. Do you prefer relaxing vacations on the beach or sightseeing vacations in the city?
I prefer sightseeing. I like to be active and learn about the history of the place. Lying on a beach gets boring for me after one day.
I am the opposite. My job is so busy that when I go on vacation, I just want to do nothing. Give me a book, a beach chair, and the ocean, and I am happy.
I can understand that. It is important to recharge your batteries. Have you ever traveled solo? Or do you always go with friends?
I usually go with friends or family. I think sharing the experience makes it better. I would be a little nervous to travel to a foreign country alone.
I traveled alone once to London. It was scary at first, but I felt very independent. It gave me a lot of confidence.
That is very brave of you. Maybe I should try a short solo trip sometime. Chapter 6. Technology and Social Media.
I have a question. How much time do you spend on your phone every day?
Oh, please don't ask me that. I checked my screen time report yesterday, and it was 4 hours. That is way too much.
4 hours isn't too bad compared to some people. I find myself scrolling through social media before bed, and suddenly an hour has passed.
Exactly. It is addictive. I try to put my phone in another room when I'm reading or working, but I always go back to check it.
Do you think social media is good or bad for us?
It is a tool. It is great for staying in touch with friends who live far away. But it can also make you feel jealous when you see everyone else's perfect lives.
That is so true. We have to remember that people only post the best moments, not the real struggles.
I am trying to do a digital detox this weekend. No social media for 48 hours.
Wow. Do you think you can do it?
It will be hard, but I want to try. I want to be more present in the real world. Will you join me in the challenge?
Ideally, yes. But I need my phone for maps if we go hiking.
Okay, you can use the GPS, but no Instagram.
Deal. It will be nice to just look at the trees instead of a screen. Chapter 7. Health and Wellness.
You mentioned earlier that you were feeling sleepy. Are you taking vitamins?
I take a multivitamin sometimes, but I often forget. I really need to drink more water, too. I get headaches when I am dehydrated.
Water is essential. I carry a water bottle with me everywhere. It helps me remember to drink. When was the last time you went to the doctor for a checkup?
I went about 6 months ago. Everything was fine, but the doctor told me I need to reduce my sugar intake. I love sweets too much.
It is hard to quit sugar. It is in everything. I am trying to cut down on soda. I used to drink 2 cans a day.
That is a lot of sugar. Have you tried sparkling water instead? It has the bubbles, but no calories.
Yes, that is what I drink now, with a little bit of lemon. It helps satisfy the craving. What about sleep? We talked about it this morning. But is your quality of sleep usually good?
It depends on my stress level. If I am worried about something, I wake up in the middle of the night. Do you have any tips for better sleep?
I stop looking at screens 1 hour before bed. The blue light from the phone keeps your brain awake. I also make sure my room is completely dark.
Those are good tips. I should try reading a physical book instead of reading on my tablet at night.
Definitely. Health is the most important thing we have. We have to take care of our bodies. Chapter 8. Looking at old photos divided by memories.
Look at this photo I found on my phone. It is from 5 years ago.
Let me see. Wow, look at your hair. It was so short back then. You look very different.
I know. I was going through a phase. And look at you in the background. You were wearing glasses.
Oh my goodness, I forgot I used to wear those glasses. I wear contact lenses now. I look so young in that picture.
Time flies so fast. Do you miss anything about being younger?
I miss having fewer responsibilities. When we were students, our only job was to study. Now we have bills, work, and taxes.
That is true. But I also like the independence I have now. I have my own money and my own apartment. I wouldn't want to go back to being a teenager.
I agree. My teenage years were a little awkward. I was very shy.
You? Shy? I don't believe it. You are so talkative now.
I forced myself to change. I practiced speaking to strangers until I wasn't afraid anymore.
That is inspiring. It shows that people can change and grow. What is your favorite memory from our college days?
Probably the road trip we took after graduation. We drove for 10 hours just to see the ocean.
I remember that. We got a flat tire in the middle of nowhere. It was a disaster at the time, but now it is a funny story.
Exactly. The best memories are often the unplanned adventures. Chapter 9. The Seasons and Weather.
The weather has been changing a lot lately. Do you have a favorite season?
I absolutely love autumn. I think it is the perfect temperature. Not too hot and not too cold. Plus, I love wearing sweaters.
Autumn is nice, but I am a summer person. I love the heat and the long days. I feel happier when the sun is shining.
Summer is okay, but I don't like the humidity. It makes it hard to sleep at night. What about winter? Do you like the snow?
Snow looks beautiful from inside the house, but I hate driving in it. And shoveling snow is backbreaking work.
That is true. But there is something magical about a quiet, snowy night and drinking hot chocolate by the fire.
Okay, you are making winter sound nice now. What about spring?
Spring is lovely because of the flowers, but my allergies are terrible in the spring. I sneeze all the time.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I guess every season has its good points and bad points.
Exactly. We just have to enjoy whatever weather we get. Chapter 10. Home Improvement.
By the way, are you still planning to paint your living room?
Yes, I am, but I cannot decide on a color. I was thinking about a light blue, but now I am considering a warm beige.
Choosing paint colors is so difficult. The color always looks different on the wall than it does in the store.
I know. I bought 3 different samples to test them out. Do you have any experience with painting?
I helped my parents paint their kitchen last year. It is a lot of work. You have to tape everything off and cover the furniture.
That is the part I am dreading. The preparation takes longer than the actual painting.
Are you going to do it yourself, or will you hire a professional?
I want to save money, so I will do it myself. Maybe I can ask a friend to help me in exchange for pizza.
That is a good strategy. If you need help, let me know. I am not an expert, but I can hold a paintbrush.
I might take you up on that offer. After the painting, I want to buy a new sofa. My old one is very worn out.
Furniture shopping is fun. You should check out the thrift stores. Sometimes you can find amazing vintage pieces for a low price.
That is a great idea. I love finding unique items. Conclusion.
Well, we have talked about so many things today, from our morning coffee to home improvement.
It was a great conversation. I really enjoyed catching up with you and discussing these daily topics.
I hope our listeners enjoyed it too. Listening to natural conversations is the best way to improve your English listening skills.
Remember, you can listen to this audio again and try to shadow us. Repeat what we say to practice your accent.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today at Speak Slow English.
See you in the next episode. Bye!
Goodbye.